33 barrels is all we made of that. That's not a lot of wine.
No.
You've been messing around with some wine.
Yeah, I did a few little barrels myself.
and 33 is not a whole lot. This is Scott Jordan. You're watching live here at Cellars of Sonoma in beautiful Railroad Square, Santa Rosa. We are doing a flight tasting that we have in the tasting room of Pinot Noir from several appellations. Currently, we're tasting T.R. Elliott. Retail price on that $40. You gotta love that price point. Because I went down to the World of Pinot and holy Toledo, did we get some price points?
Yeah.
Woo!
So we have another Pinot event that you really should have gone to. The seller and mistress said, you guys should have gone to the Pinot Summit. I learned a lot about Pinot Noir and a whole new appreciation.
Ask her.
Number one was Bono, and the other one was T.R.
Get out. I love that. I love that. You want a prize or something. We'll have to send you something. Dan did? Well, Dan, it's good to hear from you, my friend. I haven't heard. You got to love that.
Wow.
No, it's rock and rolling. You got to love that. I mean, because, we're all about small production wines here, and I'm talking about producing some of the actual individual productions of these wines get down below 100. Like Gann's Syrah's like 80 cases. I mean, come on. That's micro. That's really small.
That's almost home consumption.
Totally, man. Totally. And so you're not going to see these things, and it's a rarity that they get out in the marketplace because the distributors won't touch them.
And I'm a big, I've been a SIPS member, and I wrote a couple articles every Christmas about wine clubs, and I encourage people, especially if you don't live in California, you will never see these wines.
Never.
Why go to Safeway and plonk down money for bad wine you're going to pour down the drain when you can get stuff that you will not see?
Oh, well, there you go. They can do the Pinot flight with us, and if they do a little Twitter or Facebook, we'll comp their tasting. So come down and talk about us, and we appreciate that. Now, the fourth wine is big time different than any of those other three. Ooh. This is Anderson Valley. Anderson Valley from our location about 15 or 20 miles north, and then you got to go another 20 miles to the west, way up on the hill in Boonville.
Wow. Anderson Valley, completely unique.
Wonderful mouthfeel, great finish. Oh man, a nice food wine. The other gal that was asked a question about food and wine. Yeah, this is how you really want to sit down and try to pair up something really cool that goes with this wine.
Yeah, very versatile too. I think you could pair this with a variety of things.
Yeah, right.
It's an elegant wine. Put everything from a fillet to some lamb.
Yeah. Well, we have an event that I don't have a date for yet, but here's what we're going to do. Jack from Jack and Tony's restaurant down the street is the chef and owner, and he does all the recipes for our wine club shipments. And here's what he's going to do. He's going to give you an ingredient list, and you have to use 90% of it and cook the meal.
Really?
Yeah, you cook the dish, and then you bring it here.
Oh, wow.
And then we'll have...
a great idea.
Isn't that great? You can steal that because I patented it. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll license it from you.
Yeah. Right. So you bring the dish and enough, for 20 or 30 people to have little taste, and then we'll judge the different dishes and then give out prizes for the winners.
Wow,
and
that's a great idea. Isn't that
cool?
Great idea. Just to
Isn't
take ingredient list and get creative.
Well, the first time I rolled that out was I told them they had to take one of the recipes and make the recipe. Well, I got all this pushback from these home chefs that said, well, why can't I create my own recipe? And I went, wow, they're really into this thing. So we're going to make a big deal out of that.
Just make sure bacon's one of the ingredients.
Oh, God, yeah. Because Bacon Girl will come down and she'll love the idea that bacon
goes with everything.
That's right. Well, you ask her. She definitely, no question about it. But she did make, I have to say, she made bacon peanut brittle. That was really cool. All right, question again. Wow, you guys are active tonight. So the question is, what Russian River Pinots have you been enjoying?
Really?
Um,
Many, besides
Yeah,
all
besides
these here.
obviously.
Because, and I can say that honestly, because I first September, and I've actually had all of these at some point. I'm a big fan of many. Kathleen Inman has a really wonderful line of Pinot Noirs.
Yeah, a really nice lineup.
I'd say right now she's one of them. I tend to bounce around. Lynn Marr is another personal favorite.
Oh,
I love their Pinot Noirs, gorgeous property. Dutton Estate makes some really wonderful Pinots.
Hartwell.
Yeah, I haven't been over there in quite a while. I need to get up and visit.
Oh God, just killer. Oh yeah, stuff.
It's more like who are the ones that I don't like than honestly,
It's,
But,
it's because I told you earlier, I went down to the world of Pinot down in Pismo about a month ago, and I had a hard time finding stuff that I didn't really like, and it was all over the map from everywhere you could think of. They were pretty damn good. If you had anything in Russian River, it was a standout without a doubt.
and that's the beauty here. We have over 200 wineries in a 30-mile radius, so there's lots and lots of variation inside of even a single varietal like Pinot Noir.
Okay, I'm gonna ask the question and then I'll answer it after the break. Give me the question. Go ahead.
The new bill, HR 116, which will potentially stop wineries shipping directly to their door. How do you think this will hurt wine sales?
Oh man, that is a absolutely great question from Dan. And the question is, there's a bill before Congress right now that is going to put a big crimp in the wine sales, and we're going to answer that question, or what we feel about it, after the break. We're taking a break.